AITA for saying okay when GF broke up with me over disciplining my own daughter. I, 30 SM, with 3 kids, and ex-GF, 30 SF, with 1 kid recently broke up. We had dated for almost 3 years. We had been learning to function as a blended family. I own my home and she rents, but she'd stay over every weekend and the entire summer. I thought everything had been solid, but looking back at it all, it wasn't. Her belief in parenting is opposite of mine. She believes kids shouldn't be punished as you got to look at their heart. My belief is, if the child does something bad, they should be punished. My ex's child is completely out of control. She spits at her mom and my kids, talks back, punched and kicked her mother when she doesn't get what she wants, tells her mother, I hate you, and to shut up if she doesn't get her way, and falls on the ground screaming in public and private, literally for an hour, until her mother buys her what she wants. For the latter, towards the end of the relationship I would take my kids and either leave or go elsewhere and I was embarrassed. My ex-GF's punishment? Giving her daughter a hug while the daughter screams, get off of me, and kicking her in the stomach and slapping her. My ex would say, she doesn't know how to calm herself down. Her heart is good because she just wants the item. Or, it's not her fault. I spoiled her, as she buys what her daughter demanded. This annoyed me. Her child is 5 and mine are all under 10. I've mentioned to her that this behavior was not good because it'll eventually carry over into school. She said it wouldn't happen in school, so I let it go. But, in my opinion, it's obviously not working. In addition, it's teaching her to be violent to get what she wants, which results in jail/prison time as an adult. My oldest has some mental health issues and I've been working with her therapist to help her. Unfortunately, she has an at-home stealing, lying, and peeing problem. But at school, she's on honor roll. I'm confused. Over the weekend, she somehow found my hidden energy drinks. I should have kept them in my room, but I weaned myself off of them. She drank several of them and hid the cans in my guest room. I found them and told her how dangerous it was to do that and said that she's grounded. The next day my ex woke me up and said, I don't like how you dealt with your oldest. I think maybe we should break up. In the past she said that I was too strict. As an example, during our mild winter her daughter walked and stomped on a frozen pound on my yard. I told her not to do this as it's extremely dangerous. I did not raise my voice nor was I angry. I was worried for her safety. The ex said that's too strict. I asked how and her response was something along the lines of letting kids experiment. I wanted to say, with death. I was confused after she mentioned breaking up as I had just woken up. I said, okay. She asked if I had anything more to say and I said that we have a difference in parenting, so it is what it is I guess, and that I just need my keys and hoodie back. She also said that she loved me and hoped that we could still text. I told her no. I then went back to bed after receiving the items and making sure she left. I could tell that she was hoping that I'd put up a bigger fight as she looked disappointed when leaving. I still care about her, but then started thinking deeper about her actions. She refused to work and said maybe in 10 years she'd be ready. I've discussed before I cannot support 2 additional bodies financially. She's used to staying at home, getting assistance and child support, and doesn't want to work in an office. She doesn't help clean. Her house is a mess and always said that she has to learn how to clean, but it was always left to my kids and I. Her child obviously threw a fit when I asked her to help clean her mess. On 2 occasions she punched me when she got drunk. She admitted to having a drinking issue and I tossed all alcohol in my house after the second incident months ago. As I look back, I realized that this probably wasn't a healthy relationship. I apologized to my kids for allowing all of this to occur. I vented to my parents and they said that disciplining your own daughter for bad behavior is always fine. They mentioned that she wasn't the one for me, but I'm open to hearing what others believe. I know that physical violence is not acceptable, and I've told her this as well. She was very apologetic, but it did make me nervous.